Alright, still dealing with some corruption issues on the audio and video, so I'm doing another voiceover for this one. Hopefully, I can get back to having the game audio and voices, so people can hear them pretty soon here. But until then, it's just going to be me and you. Me and a little bit of talking, doing some voiceover, and just having a conversation. Here he is. Hey, you there. I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Huh? An adventurer, fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsalaminsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. All right. Here we are actually playing. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. I'm using a gamepad. I know people say mouse and keyboard is better, but I just like the way it feels, and the hotbar setup really speaks to me. So here I'm just going to change some settings, some quality of life stuff, ease of access, stuff like that. Just making the game more comfortable. That's one of the things I love about this game. It's so customizable. Making sure everything is the way I want it to be. Changing this. I like the inventory space expanded. That way when you open your inventory, it shows 2 pages at once instead of 1. And here I'm going to set up my hotbars the way I like. I like to have all my class hotbars set up. Even if I don't have the moves, I like to have the actions on my hotbar, just so I kind of know where I'm going. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city, and without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and roll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not that far. Just head straight down this street and speak with XIV. He'll show you how to work the big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Baderon? Baderon. He's the proprietor of the wench. He might curse like a nail-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along. May the navigator guide you on your journey. Just running over here. Talk to XIV. Welcome to Limsalaminsa. If you've mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift will take you there. Here's Baderon. Greetings to you, lad. What'll it be? But you ain't here for drink, are ye? You've come with a mind to try your hand at venturing, I reckon. Well, you'll have no shortage of work here in Limsa. The name's Baderon, and this most hospitable of host reason is the Drowning Wench. 'Tis also the home of the Venturers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a deck specifically for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. Venturers have a knack for finding trouble, see? Not that they need it in these parts on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you. See, fishbacks again. They call them kobolds. And if they don't manage, then there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill us lot. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see a people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them? After everything that's happened, Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only things that got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories, too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way as makes and owns a sense. None of the folks what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale. You can imagine why people might fear the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though, we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This goddamned calamity spawned memory loss, robbed us of their names. It won't even let us picture their damn faces. Just like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinded glare. And that's how every bugger describes it, by the way, give or take the odd gull. It's this what's got people calling the heroes the warriors of light. If Limsa's ever going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need venturers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them, and that's why we aid. What aid we can give to a venturer is effort well spent. What say you, lad? You willing to lend us your strength? Absolutely. I will lend you all of my strength. May thanks to you, and the navigator and all. I knew she'd steered you right my way for a reason. But listen to me. You had it around like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis high time we got your mark in me book. Put your scrawl right there. All right, write down my name. Soothing Paintings. Soothing Paintings, is it? And a fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. You there, adventurer, you sailed on the last ferry, did you not? The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friends signals, were you? Oh, they think we're pirates? No, hold in just a moment there, officer. You've got the wrong bloke. This fine, upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. The lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? Ahem. You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings? Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Aye, you make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open all the times, me, and two more often than not. Now, sir, what say you to a tankard of me finest ale, or you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest idea on what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Melthor, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. Look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on, so kick off them heavy boots, eh? Whew, close one. You'll have to excuse these eager bloody yellow jackets. There's been a spate of kidnappings, see, and they ain't got a clues behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else they see in town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Liminsons can be an headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true, but given time, we'll grow on ye. Now, where was I? Oh, hey. Welcome to Limsa, where the seas is green of the faces on me patrons ever a few too many black belly whiskeys. Now take a moment to gather your wits and we'll get started learning you. Alright. Quest complete. First quest in the bag. This concludes the intro game tutorial. You take the first steps in adventure in the city of Limsa. Listen well to the wisdom, bait around 10 fingers, and go forth and discover the incredible adventure that awaits you. Will do. Hey, and a level up to boot. Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks what'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, you head down the floor and point your nose to the west. You'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetheryte, a device which can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetheryte where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to the lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your adventure and bits for sale in the district what lies beyond the aetheryte. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, "Why's my coin purse so light?" Have a word with Swolsblatt instead. He's the head of the Entrance League, by the way. Give him this old octant, and he'll treat you well. For the last me helpful tints, I should you meet with fellow axe wielders in the Marauders Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for swinging that head splitter on yours if you join the crew. Blauthata at the front desk is the one to get you started. Got that all, lad? Seeing to them 3 tasks will take you on a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now I'd best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger it. There I go sending you off without telling you something crucial. That bloody calamity's made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road. While you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods what look like they may need your help, consider giving their tale a while listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Ninia over yonder's been casting glances at you since he waltzed in. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? Hey, you're very likely to find yourself running odd errands at the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a man folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. If you have the time, I also seek the advice of the smith here in the wench. The lads bear a title have some fine advice for when you're just starting out in the profession. Aye, that, my lad, is how you go about becoming a legend among venturers. The smith we'll talk to later. Around level 15, 20 is when the smith will come into play. Right now, he's just a dude that hangs out at the inn. Alright, Ninia. Alright. Skeenreal. Skeenreal? Got all these Roguided names are just a lot to take in. And the last one. Aldskiaif? Yes, I'm Aldskiaif. You have some herbs you wish me to examine? Yes, I do. Dream flowers. Oh, you tricky, jokey man. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, son, but not to worry. You've learned a few things. I made a new acquaintance. Well met. Alright, some good came out of it. Oh, he's got another quest for us. Another quest? Menial tasks. Lawn ward. These names got to attune to the big crystal thingy. Psh, score! Sweetnix's beauteous gobby and craft smart trade maker. Sweetnix makes busy deal with uplanders. Need deliver a letter to Gate of Mealvan, but Sweetnix has shiver shakes. Uplander walks to Gate of Mealvan for Sweetnix. Uplander delivers letter to Tax Lady Patajal. Absolutely, I will, Sweetnix. All right, Swolsblatt. A fine day to you, sir. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all 4 corners of the world. Pray, browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from oogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo but recently arrived at the docks. You bear a gift from Betaround? Whatever could it... my octant. By the navigator, I must have left it behind in the wench, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. Here is your octant, sir. I am most grateful to have it back. The tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? If it is a simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arm of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply all your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. But verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. All right, here's the retainer vocate. Retainers will be important later on. You get them after you complete certain main scenario quests that kind of open up the map to you and let you explore more places. You get retainers shortly after that. And they're servants. They can go on quests for you or sell things for you or things like that. Alright, here's another Ethernet shard we got to attune to. Kyokyo Rune. Kyokyo Rune welcomes welcome customer. Kyokyo Rune loves his lovely trade. Kyokyo Rune goods are goodly made. Wow. You the one made a list for Swole's Black? Let's have it then. Alright, here's your price list. Pyacha. Another Etherite. Or Aethernet, attuning to. Here we go, down this way. There's a quest over here, the Sisters of... Oh, another Aethernet. Attune. Fantastic. Grab a quest from the Fisherman's Guild. Alright, heading over to the Sisters now to deliver their mysterious package. Lawnward. Aye, this is the Dutiful Sisters of Edelweiss, a house of deep reflection and meditation, so unless you've got proper business with us, you can kindly bugger off. Here is your package, you rude man. Fantastic. And this way will take us back up to the main floor. And here we are. Go turn in some quests over here. Here comes Janasheim. You've delivered the package that I requested? Very good. I shall pass on the sister's sentiment to my superiors. What manner of services do Dutiful Sisters provide? Continue your stay in Limsa Limits and you'll likely find out soon enough. In fact, if you're confident in your abilities and comfortable with the unconventional, you might wish to approach them yourself. Ooh. Mysterious sisters get more mysterious. They're unconventional. Here, Sweetnix. Sweetnix is happy gobby. Gives Uplanders jingly shine. Alright, I don't know if we're infants, but he gave us some car keys. I assume that's what jingly shine is. Let's see, got all the Aetherites up here on the lower decks. Now I just got to get the ones on the upper decks. So here we go. Here's another quest we're picking up. Alright. Here's Aethernet. Quest. Coral Tower Attunement. Then we head inside to turn in some quests. Here is a sample of spice. Goldbert. Oh, the drawing wasn't good, huh? So we gotta grab her again. Oh there, adventurer. Curious about the Marauders Guild, are you? Hell yeah, I am. Any axe with swing it needs 2 hands on the haft and has a blade what can make short work of a galley's mast. That's the kind of weapon our members train to use with deceptive swiftness and all too predictable force. Are you interested in hearing more, lad? Then why don't I give you the short version of the guild's founding history, and we can go from there. Boy, even the short version is a lot of history. We are still going to be a marauder. Let's accept this quest and talk to the leader of the guild. That's the bloke right over there in the middle of the room. Wernzone's his name. Put some steel in your spine and look him straight in the eye when you talk to him, lad. Good fortune to you. Wyrmson? Yes, I'm Wyrmson. Axemaster, they call me. Not the most imaginative of titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of the marauder is used to rend, cleave, and to destroy. It's not our way to simply outfight our adversaries. We seek to overwhelm them. A marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. We must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in combat is that of a steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has been put to you by Blathata, but once more I shall challenge your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild? Am I prepared for carnage? Yes, Soothing Paintings is prepared for carnage. Very well. Your name? Attend me well then, Soothing. Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the marauder is a jagged and a perilous one. The blood that spills at your feet will ofttimes be your own. You now stand as a student of the axe. Let us waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapons. You shall wade straightway into combat as befits a novice of our discipline. Go forth and slay the bleeding, scurrying, and crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Limsa. Lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be your piteous adversaries this day. Return to me once 3 of each creature have fallen to your blade. I'm excited to kill ladybugs. That sounds like a good challenge. Here's your sample of spice. So I'm guessing it's, hey, level up. Cool. I'm guessing it's within the law to attack Garlean ships. There you are, Soothing. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did you? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa, that won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. And now you've got some idea what's where. You can start exploring the rest of the town. You've shown a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with old Baderon and you'll go far. Quest complete. On to Summerford. Quest is not yet available. I need to be level 4. Okay, we're like 3/4 of the way to level 4. That shouldn't be a problem. Quest accepted. Alright. And I think this is our last Aetheryte shard that we have to attune to. Alright. We've attuned to all the Aetheryte shards in Limsa. Now we can go on to Lower or Middle Lenosia. Got these last few quests picked up. Now we can head out of town and start slaying some rats and ladybugs and sheep. Thank you so much for watching. I will try to get the audio issues fixed before the next video comes out. So hopefully we'll have that fixed along with the video corruption. We're done with that recording, so we don't got to worry about that anymore. Thanks again. Enjoy your adventures in Eorzea.